Most people watch Classroom of the Elite and wish they had Ayanokoji's life, but they couldn't survive a single hour of his training. You think he's a genius? No, he is a perfected machine. His brain doesn't feel pressure, it only processes data. His heart doesn't react to fear, it only manages oxygen. The White Room wasn't a school, it was a laboratory for neural engineering. And today, we're using real-world neuroscience, game theory, and biohacking to rebuild your mind from the ground up. If you want to stay human, turn this off now. But if you want to become the masterpiece, welcome to Whiteroom 3.0. Ayanokoji Kiyotaka isn't a fictional character. He's a biological blueprint. While everyone else is busy chasing motivation, the Whiteroom focus is on neural efficiency. In this video, we are stripping away the anime tropes to look at the cold, hard science. We're talking about amygdala decoupling to kill fear, Bayesian logic to predict human behavior, and cognitive multithreading to outthink your entire social circle. This isn't about being edgy, it's about total system optimization. We are going to re-engineer your habits, your biology, and your brain. Prepare yourself. The transition to Whiteroom 3.0 begins now. Pillar 1, Neural Decoupling, the death of reactivity. The first thing they strip away in the White Room isn't your name, it's your limbic reactivity. Look at Ayanokoji's eyes. They aren't sad or angry, they are vacant. This is because he has achieved neural decoupling. In a normal brain, when someone insults you or a threat appears, your amygdala, the brain's alarm system, fires instantly. It floods your system with cortisol and adrenaline. Your heart rate spikes, your vision narrows, and you lose 38% of your cognitive processing power to fight or flight. You become a predictable animal. To train yourself like Ayanokoji, you must build a cognitive firewall. The science. You need to strengthen the ventral prefrontal cortex. This is the part of the brain that sends inhibitory signals to the amygdala. You aren't suppressing the emotion, you are cutting the wire before the signal even reaches your consciousness. The White Room drill. The high-stress cognitive load. Most people meditate in quiet rooms. That's useless for a masterpiece. You need to meditate in chaos. Put on a pair of headphones with loud, jarring white noise or screaming crowds. Now, open a high-level logic puzzle or a complex chess engine. Your goal is to maintain a heart rate below 65 BPM while solving the problem under time pressure. If your heart rate spikes, you fail. You are training your brain to realize that external chaos does not require an internal reaction. In the White Room, a reaction is a leak, and a leak is a weakness. You must become a closed circuit, total internal silence no matter how loud the world gets. Pillar 2, Bayesian Social Modeling, the art of prediction. Ayanokoji never guesses. Guessing is for the weak. He uses Bayesian inference, a mathematical framework that updates the probability of a future event based on every new piece of data. While you see a classmate talking, Ayanokoji sees a walking algorithm leaking its source code. The science. Every human has a baseline behavior. The way they blink, the speed of their breath, the specific words they choose. When someone lies or feels threatened, their biology undergoes a statistical deviation. To the untrained eye, it's invisible. To a White Room student, it's a siren. The tactics. You must master cold analysis. Most people look at the face. You need to look at the feet and the hands. These are controlled by the subconscious brain and are almost impossible to fake. If someone is smiling at you but their feet are pointed toward the exit, their brain has already decided to leave. They are no longer a friend. They are an obstacle looking for an escape. The White Room drill. The zero knowledge profile. Go to a public place, a park. The science. This is based on the law of parsimony. The human brain is cognitively lazy. It will always accept the simplest explanation for what it sees. If you act like a background character, 50-100 on every test, quiet, unassuming, people will mentally file you away as a non-threat. Once they categorize you, they stop looking for your true motives. You have now gained total tactical freedom. The tactics, the underperformance protocol. You must learn to fail strategically. Anyone can try their best, but it takes a master to calculate exactly how much effort to hold back. If the passing grade is 60, Ayanokoji scores a 50. Why? Because a 0 attracts attention and a 100 attracts envy. A 50 makes you invisible. You are hiding your true ceiling so that when you finally strike, no one can calculate your strength. The white room drill, the gray man exercise. Enter a social situation, and your goal is to leave without anyone remembering a single specific detail about you. Use neutral responses. Don't agree or disagree. Use phrases like "I see" or "that's a possibility." Controlled leakage. If someone asks about you, give them a false weakness. Tell them you're bad at something trivial, like cooking or a specific video game. They will focus on this flaw, and it will blind them to your actual capabilities. Control the flow of data. If you control the information, you control the reality. In the white room, the one who stands in the center of the spotlight is the target. The one who stands in the shadow is the architect. Pillar 3, the Ghost Protocol, tactical stealth sensory gating. Have you ever wondered how Ayanokoji can sit in a room full of enemies and not be noticed until the exact moment he chooses to strike? This isn't a superpower. It's called sensory gating, combined with low inhibition social blending. In the white room, they don't just train you to fight. They train you to become background noise. The science. The human brain is a filter. To prevent overload, it uses the reticular activating system, RAS, to ignore anything that is predictable or non-threatening. Most people fail because they have loud energy. Their movements are jerky, their eyes are darting, or their voice is seeking attention. Ayanokoji masters neutrality. By matching the atmospheric rhythm of his surroundings, he effectively bypasses the RAS of everyone around him. The tactics. Presence suppression. 1. The soft gaze. Instead of sharp, focused eye contact, use peripheral vision. When you don't lock onto targets, you don't trigger the predator-prey response in others. You become a shadow. 2. Micro-movement control. Avoid all fidgeting. No tapping fingers, no shifting weight. Ayanokoji's body is either in total stasis or perfectly fluid motion. This lack of visual noise makes you invisible to the subconscious mind. The white room drill. The sensory overload scan. Go to a crowded place like a subway station or a busy mall. Close your eyes for 30 seconds and isolate one specific sound, a single conversation or a distant siren. Now, open your eyes and try to maintain that audio focus while visually counting everyone wearing a specific color. This is cognitive splitting. You are training your brain to gate out the chaos and focus only on the signals. Once you can control your own senses, you can control how others sense you. In the white room, the greatest threat isn't the one who is the loudest. It's the one who is so perfectly calibrated to the environment that you don't even realize he's been watching you for the last 20 minutes. Pillar 5. Cognitive splitting. The efficiency machine. The final secret of the white room is optimization. While the average person spends 80% of their day in a cognitive fog, Ayanokoji operates on a 168-hour master cycle. He doesn't have free time. He has recovery phases designed to maximize his next active phase. This is where we move from psychology into biohacking. The science, cognitive splitting. This is the ability to run high-level analytical processes in the background of your mind while your foreground is occupied with mundane tasks. It's called parallel processing. To do this, you must automate your physical life so completely that it requires zero brain power, leaving 100% of your RAM for strategy. The tactics. The dopamine baseline reset. Most people's brains are fried by instant gratification. Ayanokoji's brain is a clean slate. In the white room, there is no junk food, no scrolling, no useless noise. By living a high-discipline, low-stimulation life, your brain becomes hypersensitive. You start to see patterns in the world that others are too distracted to notice. A slight change in a teacher's tone or a subtle shift in a rival's posture becomes as clear as a neon sign. The white room drill. The static focus test. Part A. Sit in a room with no phone, no book, and no music for 60 minutes. Do nothing but observe your own thoughts. Part B. Once the boredom hits, start a mental simulation. Replay your entire day but change one variable. If you had said no instead of yes to a friend, how would the next 3 hours have changed? This is how you train multi-threading. You are building a mental sandbox where you can test strategies before you ever execute them in the real world. Success isn't an act, it's a system. If your system is better than theirs, you've already won before the game even starts. You are no longer a student, you are the program. Everything we've discussed, neural decoupling, Bayesian logic, information asymmetry, it all leads to one truth. The White Room isn't a place you go to. It's a mindset you inhabit. Ayanokoji Kiyotaka isn't superior because he has a higher IQ. He is superior because he has zero friction. The science, the flow state of logic. In psychology, most people fail because of internal friction, guilt, hesitation, the need for approval, or the fear of being bad. In the Whiteroom 3.0 program, we delete those errors. When you remove your ego, your brain becomes a superconductor. Information flows in, logic processes it, and the perfect move is executed without a second of wasted emotional energy. The reality check. To live like this is to live in the void. You will see through people's lies, you will predict their betrayals, and you will see the world for what it truly is, a collection of systems and tools. You will be the most capable person in any room, but you will also be the most alone. The final directive: do not try to be Ayanokoji. That is a performance. Instead, train the system. Control your breath until your pulse is a choice. Master your data until the future is a calculation. Hide your strength until victory is a certainty. The world is a white room. Everyone else is just an experiment. You are the result.